Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. Our store has disappeared. I'm just kidding, baby. We are back, and my goodness, look at all this room for activities. We currently have a max level store as well as a max level storage room. Look at all this space, baby. I told you guys things were going to change between the end of the last episode and now. Basically, we have a maxed out supermarket superstore at this point. This is a freaking Walmart. What is it called when they're the ultimate 24-hour Walmart? Supercenter. We're a supercenter now. So we've got $1.125 million and a ton of space that we need to fill up. Basically, we are going to be able to make our ultimate store and put anything anywhere we want. I'll be honest, I kind of expected a Mac store to be bigger. Like, we definitely got bigger. We were here. I think this part cut out, right? Yeah, this wasn't available, and then it went down this way. So we got all of this space plus this space here. It's really not that much bigger, you know, maybe 40% bigger, something like that. Also, when we phased through the wall, we actually did end up getting this back. Let's see if this still has the drinks in it. It does not, but that's okay. So, yeah, we've got a lot of organization we're going to be doing, but honestly, one of the things that's been driving me nuts is the fact that nothing really makes sense. Like, we tried. We've got some of the cereals together, but then there's other cereals that are over here. We've got, like, coffee together, kind of, but then coffee is also over here. Potatoes are next to the paper towels. Like, a lot of it doesn't make sense. We tried, but we were unlocking things at different times, and it was impossible to plan that out with the space we had. So what I'm going to do is we are going to fire all of our restockers. So all the stuff in the back is going to stay the same. We're going to open this thing up. I'm going to let customers come in. They're going to buy everything. I'm going to get these shelves completely 100% clear of everything, and then we're going to restock everything when we have more space and we can lay it out better. These customers are the bane of my existence, man. You guys saw in the time lapse, all they would do is complain, I can't find my Parmesan. Well, I'm the only supermarket on the block. If you're not buying from me, you're not eating. So you get what you get. You don't pitch a fit. But we have everything sold throughout the store here. Even took off all the price tags. So brand new, fresh appliances and shelving units here. Just kidding, we missed a couple price tags there. But yeah, we are going to be reorganizing to the 10th degree. This is going to be the biggest overhaul we've had yet. I kind of feel like let's just start moving stuff back towards the back. I mean, that's not the most efficient. I kind of want to work through the problem piece by piece and figure out where we're going, what we're doing one by one. I'm sure most of you guys know, but supermarkets are actually laid out in a very specific order. I don't think it actually makes any difference here in this game, but it's all psychology based. So where things are, both in the store and on the shelves, is all very specifically on purpose to encourage you to spend more time in the store and buy more things. So I'm going to try to kind of mimic that a little bit. I'll be honest, I'm not the one that goes to the grocery store that often. It's mainly Chelsea in our household, and even nowadays, honestly, it's more Shipt or, you know, Uber Eats or anything like that that picks up groceries. Kind of makes life a little bit easier, especially when we're focused on life at home. It honestly doesn't cost much more, and the psychology doesn't work on that because you order what you need and you're not getting stuck in there and saying, oh, that looks good, I want to try that, or whatever else. So times have changed a little bit, but we're going to try to take advantage and manipulate any customers that we can here. Okay, so we've got kind of an open front area here. The way I was envisioning it is we would have our cash registers like this. I kind of feel like if this was a grocery store, I'm thinking you walk in, this would be like produce. Back here would probably be refrigerated, like milks and cheeses, all the essentials. They actually put the essentials at the back of the store because it makes you go all the way back there and you bypass all the other aisles. The aisles themselves, I'm thinking we're going to have set up like this behind the cash registers that run all the way back. So yeah, we'll have produce and whatever else here. I don't think we actually have produce in this game, but we'll have refrigerated and like essentials. We'll have all the aisles. And then over on this side, the last thing you go through is like the beer, the frozen pizzas, stuff like that, because that's your last stop in the store. By that time, you're a little bit tired, you're a little bit over it, and you're like, oh, I should get myself a treat. This frozen pizza or this, you know, bottle of vodka or whatever else looks good. So we're going to line these guys up here. We're going to have 4 registers, 3 for them, 1 for us. I want to space these out fairly nicely, but we might do some slight adjustments as time goes on. Let's go in, let's purchase another one. We're just going to do a normal checkout thing here, not the mirrored one, and this one's going to be ours. We'll move those around later, but that looks pretty good. We need to figure out, actually, you know what we could do? We could space these out a little bit more, and then we could have like the little candy thing at the checkout counters. I'm looking at the wood patterns in the floor, trying to make sure all of these are spaced out pretty evenly. So this is going to be 1, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6.5 separating them. And then I think this line is where we want it. Do we have like a really small, I know there's a half shelf. What does this look like? We have never purchased this before. I'm looking for something to put like candy bars and stuff on as you're checking out. Like we could do little half shelves behind our cashiers. I know it's not exactly perfect, but it's about as good as we're gonna get. We probably don't want them all the way up there. We probably want them back a little bit, just because, I mean, the customer's gonna be walking up here. We could do it like this. I feel like they don't actually have these things in the game, so I don't want to force it, but something like that's not bad. So it's kind of like a display shelf at the start of each register. We'll do that. A little bit worried this is going to cause kind of a backlog around these, because you're going to have a bunch of people that are coming to shop this, but then you've also got a bunch of people lining up trying to check out. Could be good for us, could be bad. We'll see. Looking for 6.5 here. Get that all lined up. Beautiful. Then we can grab these. Okay, this is looking pretty nice and uniform so far. Line this side up with that side. And we can grab this guy and put it up against it. I will say I'm pretty proud of our lighting placement, dude. The grid pattern we have both in here and in there. And I was waiting a long time to, you know, get money and do whatever else. So I was just working on the lighting, making sure it looks perfect. I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but those are pretty straight lines if you're drunk. This one definitely has to be moved over a little bit. But yeah, I feel like they look decent. All right, this is what I'm talking about. That is beautiful. So we've got all of our cash registers lined up. Now we're going to start getting the aisles going. And the thing is I don't want to cramp everything up. We've got some more space now. I don't want to end up buying too many aisles. I also don't want to have too few. We are going to be purchasing all of the, what's it called? The licenses. So I want to get every piece of food in here. I just don't want to completely overdo it. So we'll see how we can work this out. I'm going to move the freezers over here. The freezer and like beer and liquor section is going to be over there. And then the main fridge sections for like meat and cheese and eggs and stuff is going to be back along this back area. It's just absolute chaos here. Okay. I'm thinking we probably end up doing a bunch of doubles. Is there any sort of a corner fridge situation? Let's take a look at the furniture here. I know they have a corner shelf like this, but there's no corner fridge or freezer. That would have been nice. I'm trying to think. We could put like breads and flour and stuff. I don't really know where those would go. I just want like a nice corner here. How does this look if we have this amongst all of the refrigeration? Is it the same height? Is it going to match? Is it going to look really stupid? I mean, that doesn't look that bad. Yeah, that kind of transitions. Otherwise, we're going to have a weird, awkward spot there. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. Okay, let me get these guys out of the way. That's going to be a doozy. When we see these, we should just start setting them up at least the right direction. There's just so many little things we got to micromanage right now. I'm looking for double fridges. Could even have like a display fridge in here. I'm just kind of freeballing a little bit to start off. We're definitely gonna fix things up as we go. I wish we could have like live produce and stuff and have like, you know, beautiful colorful tomatoes and stuff. I'm pretty sure they put that first thing when you walk in the store, because it's like, oh, it's colorful, it's healthy, you know, I'm in here to buy some nice healthy foods, and you pick up all the healthy stuff, and then you come around, you're like, oh, potato chips and Pringles look good, so then you're encouraged to spend a bit more money. Single fridges, I think these gotta go. I'm just going to I'm gonna pitch these for now. We got $1 million. I mean, these were not cheap. Couple $100 being wasted here, but we need to start clearing up some space, and if we need more, we'll just buy doubles because it's more efficient anyway, especially from a power and bill standpoint. So the question is, where do we want to start placing these aisles? And that's where I'm going to be very peculiar about our placement and exactly how we're lining them up. I don't have any OCD or anything like that, but I really do. I've always, in my whole life, especially back in school, been kind of a perfectionist. So I'm thinking we probably line them up along these, and that could be a decent start. And then it kind of gives you a pathway for the customers for the line. So we can start with that and see how it ends up looking. I do want to give people some space to walk. So it's this little skinny one right here, and we're going to go about halfway. That looks about right, but let's bring it down a little bit, maybe like that. that line right there. Does that continue across? It does. Is that too close though? Might be a little bit too close. We'll see. I don't want to make moves and then commit to it and then end up not liking it. Maybe a little bit further back. Maybe something like that. It kind of depends on how much stuff we're gonna have. The problem is we don't know how much product we have and how many shelf. I guess worst case scenario, we add another shelf or a half shelf there, so we're gonna roll with that. I'm gonna start setting these up, and it'll be a minute, but I'll see you guys once we're done. Okay, so there's our first row. Not too bad. Before we commit too hard on this, I do want to see, at one point we had, you remember we had the single fridges in between the two groups of shelves? It wasn't the most efficient use of space, but I actually really did like it. I kind of want to see if there's any sort of, there's a display fridge. Is there any sort of like little display stand you can put at the edge? It doesn't look like it. You've got the half shelves, you've got shelves. A single shelf is just going to be half of a normal shelf. We don't need that. Corner shelves. Shelf outer corner. I kind of want to see what this does. Oh, okay. This is if you had a wall like we had back here before, so you could have that go around the wall. All right, we don't have anything like that unless we kind of build like a little beer cave situation, which we could. I'm going to hang on to this. We're going to keep this back in the corner. We could potentially do something with that. We'll see. Definitely think we could get another shelf in there. So this is a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half, 9, 10. From the edge to the edge, it's 10. It's going to be 1, 2 and a half, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The edge should be about there on that line. Okay, perfect. Now let's get this lined up here. Get it lined up right on that little guy, except we've got to turn this thing around. Oh no, I kind of missed it now. Shoot, I lost it. It was 10, right? We were close. It's supposed to go right there. Okay, we'll ballpark that, see if it looks good. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 7 more, 6 more of these big shelves, and we'll probably do another one. We'll see. Yeah, dude, I'm loving the space we have here. This is fantastic. Look at this. This actually feels open. Look at these aisles. It looks like you could actually walk down these and get 2 people. And it's a little narrow, but it's not terrible. Looking at all the stuff we've been working with up until this point, this is night and day better. So this feels fantastic. I am a little bit worried about our fridge and freezer situation, because we've always been struggling on that, but this looks pretty good so far. I'm honestly thinking if we get this guy, I want to make it the same aisle length too. So it's half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half, 9, 10 and a half is going to be that one. That's what we want this to line up to. We want it about here, halfway on this one. We're going to bring this thing back. The little beer cave could be interesting. If we had like a full shelf here, or maybe even a half shelf. Full might be too much. And then we bring this back like this. We're kind of making a mock wall. And this could be like a beer section back here. I'm worried it's a little bit too big though. I mean, we are going to have like wine. We're going to have liquor. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. So this might not be bad. Obviously, you want to keep the underage people out. So this would be like a little doorway, or we could even put this here. Pretend like this is a little doorway. And you walk back here and you've got like a whole beer section. I kind of like this. You're going to have more fridges, or this shelving connect depending on what it's looking like with products. Some of these aren't matching up perfectly because it's the corner with the straight, but that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot. So we'll have that, and then we're going to have our freezer section along here, and there's still a little bit of room for activity. So if we need another little, you know, thing, what's it called, a shelving unit, hallway, the aisle is the word I'm looking for. We can do that here. We could do like a little half aisle. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna work on these triple freezers for sure. I remember we had that idea for the split, you know, side-by-side triple freezer, kind of some Costco action here. So we're gonna have them lined up like this. We'd even have 2 rows of that. That might be our best use of our space. Let's get rid of these singles. It's gonna be really unfortunate if this looks really pretty and then we can't get every product on every shelf. It's, you know, we're gonna hope for the best, and we'll adjust as needed. So let's start with this. I guess we'll have the front match up with that down there. That's looking pretty good. I think we could go a little bit more forward. We're gonna keep it on the same board, maybe like that line right there. I love that we have all the little lines in the wood so we can adjust it, but we know we can move up to that line. We want to be 10 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, 5, 6, 7. Just kidding. We're going to put this back to back. We almost messed that up. So we'll put this here like that. Half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's gonna be on this one. Lined up like so. I do think we need 1, 2, 5 maybe. I do think the triple freezer units are gonna be our biggest bane, or that just the freezers in general. I think we're gonna need more freezer units, so we'll see how this works out, but we don't really have a lot of space there. To be honest, it's kind of annoying. I think the only freezers we have is the, you know, ground-based freezers. I wish we could get freezers that stand up straight like the fridges do. Also, I think we're gonna have to put these a little bit closer together. Maybe we'll go with something like that. Otherwise, we're gonna run out of room on the other side, so we'll be fine. We do have a little bit of wasted space here. We could put another corner piece here and have more walls, or even fridges along here. We'll see if we need it. But yeah, dude, this is looking really, really nice. Definitely gonna have at least one display fridge back here. We're gonna need probably fridges on either side. We're gonna need some shelving as well. We could even throw some corner shelving in. Oh my gosh, we're getting aggressive right now, but I love it. So we'll have corner shelving there. We'll have a display fridge. Or maybe we'll do display fridge in the corner like we did before. We'll see if that ends up looking nice. That's a big fridge looking there, dude. I'm so happy with how this is turning out currently. I don't think... I mean, if a half shelf fit right there, that'd be perfect. I don't think it will. So we could probably just do this. We might need to expand the space in here. I don't want to get too inefficient with it. Or to be honest, really, I would rather have it look better than be efficient. So I'm going to do 2 fridges there, and then we'll do more shelving there, and then maybe another fridge here. We should probably wait to see what we're looking like with product. I think we're going to be moving on to that here very shortly. Oh, I was hoping that would fit there. Okay, so we're going to have a half shelf. I'm going to put this in storage for right now because I feel like we're eventually gonna want that. Oh, we've got fridges in here. We forgot about. That's okay. We've got extras just in case anything breaks down. We need a half shelf there, or a single shelf, I guess is technically what the name is. Just a little bit skinnier of a shelf here. I definitely feel like we're gonna need more fridge space back here, but we'll see how it all works out. So this is the deal, all right? I still don't know what we're gonna do with this area. We're gonna work on that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in, we're going to purchase every single license that we can. This is gonna be really expensive. So we've got $1,983 or $1,098,329. I'm gonna see how much we spend on this. I'm just gonna click through. We're gonna purchase every single one of these licenses, and we're left with 800 grand left. That was 300 grand on product, dude. 807, 828. $290,000 on product. That is ridiculous. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our market, into our products, and since we don't have any stockers working, I'm literally gonna buy one of every single thing. I don't know if we should try to do it in order first, or if we should quite literally just buy one of everything and then organize them later. That's probably gonna save us a little bit of time. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna buy one box of every single item in this catalog here. They're all gonna end up in the street, and then we're going to be able to, trying to make sure I don't lose my spot here. There's lots of things popping up. So we ended on the blue spray cleaner here. Then we're going to be able to pull those boxes in. You can see what's on the box as as it's closed. We're going to be able to stack them around where we want them, and we're going to have like little sections, and then we're going to really be able to make this thing look good. Potatoes, beautiful. Gotta love when it ends on a nice even one here. So this is going to end on the large sushi. Dude, I still think our biggest downfall is going to be our storage. This is ridiculous. There are so many products here. I really don't know how we're going to keep track of this besides just hire as many people as we can and just try to max out everything you do. Ooh, look at this 6-pack of lager, new keg. We've got a new vodka, a Grand Marnier whiskey. All right. Making some margaritas, baby. All right. We're getting towards the ends. Oh, we've got books. We're gonna have to make a little bookshelf thing. Okay, I like that little magazine aisle. I remember when I was younger. Ooh, chocolate spread. We got that Nutella. When I was younger, I used to love going down the magazine aisle, picking out some new like car magazines and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we just ended on the 6-can of soda. Either that or I just messed all this up, but we're just gonna keep on keeping on, baby. All right, ending with a little Jack Daniels down there in the bottom left. And last but not least, we've got whiskey and wine. Okay. So we purchased one box of everything in the universe, according to Supermarket Simulator, and now we get the special task of organizing all of this stuff. Okay, potato chips. I'm gonna say we're probably gonna put potato chips over near the beer. So I'm not gonna put things on shelves yet because I want to make sure it all makes sense. Cleaning supplies, probably somewhere in the middle-ish. Dude, this is gonna take so much work. A large shelf. I don't remember ordering that. We're gonna put this down here for now. Got more cleaning supplies. Those are gonna go together. So we even have to kind of like, I would like to get like all the detergents next to each other, all the whatever next to each other. Like this is gonna be quite the process. I probably shouldn't. Where would flour go? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say like maybe this aisle. I probably shouldn't be caring about this much, but this is going to be the soda. I guess we'll put soda back on this back wall, kind of near the milk and stuff. Could go closer to the beer as well. We'll see. Ice cream cones, obviously, are going to go over in the freezer section. But yeah, this is going to be the most beautiful thing of all time. I hope you guys are ready. There's a lot of effort that's going into this, but it's going to be worth it. Sugar is maybe going to go with kind of some of the... This is like your essentials, like flour, eggs, milk, that kind of thing. That's what you come to the store for. That's why they put it in the back. And they make you kind of sift through everything else first. Gonna stack like things on top of like things. Should make our job a little bit easier. So detergent and paper towels are stacked there. Bread probably, I mean, that's kind of an essential, right? Bread next to flour. Dude, we've got 3 different styles of paper towels. Oh wait, those are paper towels. These were toilet paper, right? Okay, paper towels are gonna go there. Cereal probably next to bread and flour. Dude, this is taking so long. Cat food. Oh, we've got to have a cat and pet aisle. I love that. We're going to put that kind of next to the frozen stuff, I guess. I feel like that's one of the final things you go see. Meats and stuff. We're going to go over there. Dude, this is ridiculous. This is taking so freaking long. We're going to start splitting this up. So we're going to have fish on one side. We're going to have meat on the other. So anything like sushi, fish, crab. And then this is... It looks like chicken, kind of, I think, hopefully. Not gonna lie, Trev, I don't know if this undertaking was as worth it. Where does powdered milk go? I still don't know. You guys always roast me in the comments for that. Apparently it's for baking or something. I have no idea, but we're just gonna keep trucking here. Soda's probably gonna end up going somewhere down this way. We're definitely gonna need more refrigerated units. You know what, I think we're making more of a problem for ourselves than we think. I think we should probably just start putting some of these on shelves. Otherwise, it's just going to take forever. We're doubling the work because then we're still going to have to throw the boxes out and stuff. I guess, well, once we get one set there, you could put it down and then our workers will come back and go to work. I kind of feel like we could do that. So let's just start. Ooh, that's just a regular beer. So we'll put that there. And this is how we're going to do it. Beautiful. Dude, this is going to look so nice when it's all done. Bleach, we'll put that with the cleaning supplies, which is over here. I really wish we could hire our workers to start getting to it right now, but they would just be putting stuff back in storage, which would not be good for us. So I'm thinking we're going to have open beers in here. This is going to be regular beer, then probably spirits, and then wine. This is where it could be bad, just in case we don't have enough spaces, but we'll find out soon enough. Rices and pastas next to the breads. I do feel like some of them where we know there's going to be a ton of overlap, like maybe we shouldn't put them on the shelves immediately. Maybe we should. These green beans, these go in the freezer? They do. Okay. The alcohol is safe to put in there already, and honestly, some of this stuff probably is too, just because you know it's got to go in there. There's nowhere else for it to go. This is our book. I kind of feel like maybe a book display like this could be kind of cool. I'm going to put it there for now. Are these called Covitos, bro? What? Are you kidding me? Okay, we got some Covitos and we've got some Vins Extra Crispy next to the beer. That's a good look. Toothpaste. I mean, this is probably going to be in cleaning supplies, cleaning like household, that sort of thing. We've got more books here. We'll start stacking those there. Dude, this is getting ridiculous. We got cheese here. I'm assuming this is going to go in refrigeration. Shampoo next to the toothpaste. We'll have like a little personal hygiene section. We got more sushi. Throw this over near the fish. We're starting to work on this. It's not going as bad as I thought. All right, we got some white wine here, a little Chardonnay. Think we should get another couple of shelves here. We get this guy like this. No, it just straight up doesn't fit. Shoot, that is not good. Could put one here. Just like that. I don't really know what to do with this area. I wish there was like a little half thing, but I don't think there's going to be one. So we'll put the white wine there, the red wine next to it. We got some more whiskey here, I think. Japanese whiskey. We got some sake. All right. We could have like an international section with all the sushi and sake and hot sauces and things like that, but I kind of like the direction we're going here. If anything, these are just kind of placeholders. We're putting the boxes next to them, so if we have to fix it later, we can. But things are coming together well. Shoot, I forgot about kegs, dude. Where are we going to put kegs? Maybe kegs down here? Oh my goodness, dude. There's so much booze. It's kind of fun because you never know what box you're going to get when you go to grab. Oh, no, you can knock things over? That's not what I want. Oh, Trev. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. We're good. You never really know what you're going to get. It's like a surprise thing. Like, oh, Big Town Ranch. So creamy. It doesn't say ranch. I don't know what that is. Is this frozen? It's frozen. All right. We'll put probably unhealthy stuff over here. We'll put this because you're supposed to kind of snake through the store. So we'll put ice cream the absolute last. If anything, let's put those down for right now. Because that's, you know, you're trying to get that final sale, baby. Got another nice thing of ice cream here, too. So we could... Ooh, is this chocolate? Ah, we'll put that on the end units. We might need to go to only one shelf per thing. What is this? Omelets? I'm assuming that's going to be in a fridge. So we'll put that over here with our lasagna. I like to have two because usually a full box will fit on two. But you can't promise that you're going to have enough space with all these new items. So we're going to have to just be careful with that. Do I regret it yet? A little bit. Dude, this... my finger hurts. My wrist hurts flicking around so much. But we're going to be okay, dude. We have a lot of books. Come on, this is... we're putting condiments here. I don't really know where you'd put condiments. I feel like those aren't the biggest thing that you want to focus on. Really, it's like soda, chips, candy... stuff like that. We're starting to get a little unhinged here. Chocolate at the checkout aisle for sure. That's going to be one of our best sellers right there. Really, we should probably... I was putting it on that side because people will see it when they walk in, but we should have it there at cash register number 1, right as you're checking out. We got tons of different sugar options, which are all going over here. Bomb Pops ice cream. That's what I'm talking about. Put that down there. Yeah, we might be better off just going with one unit everywhere. I'm really hoping we're going to end up okay with that. I'm getting nervous. The pile is deteriorating, though. We're getting there. You know, it's getting run over by cars as they drive by, but it's okay. Bacon, bro. We haven't been able to sell bacon yet. Oh, my gosh. I'd love that. Put that in the big saucy meat category. Dude, I am losing my mind right now. This is taking so long. The good news is once we get this set up, it's set for life. What is this soap? We'll put that in the hygiene department. The thing is we've been wanting to do this for so long. White whole flour. I think we have... flour right there. We've been wanting to do this for so long. It's just we kept expanding, we kept getting new areas, we kept moving things around, and it's like we would just run out of space, so you couldn't plan it out as nice as we wanted to. And now we finally have the option. I'm just getting a little tired of it. Where would you put instant mashed potatoes? I guess kind of with the, I don't know, the pasta and stuff. It's a starch. It makes sense, kind of. What is this? Boudin? What is this? Never seen that thing in my life. Chocolate powder. All right, I guess I would put that with like maybe the sugars. We might run out of spots to place sweets on the end caps. I kind of feel like a sweet section over here next to the freezer and the chips wouldn't be a bad idea, so we'll keep that in the back of our head. That's 3 boxes of 3 different kinds of bottled water. If you drink Dasani, I've got a problem with you. It's terrible. Boom Classic. Is this... It looks like a cleaning item, like baking powder or soda. I mean, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, we're gonna run out of space for sweets, so we'll start working on a sweets section at some point. That's meats. This is fish. Oh my gosh, dude, it's like this pile never ends. There's so much freaking soda and juice and whatever else. Oh, see, like this is the stuff that should be going on an end. You should be getting bubble gum and candy, not like, and the chocolate's good, but like these things that like cakes, those should be going in somewhere else. What is this? House cleaning supplies? I'm selling tires and oil changes and stuff here too. I have no idea. All right, so we'll start putting these, I guess. Dude, I'm getting overwhelmed. It's just a constant mess. There's somewhat of a plan to it. I just want to make sure we're leaving enough space for everything. Okay, see, like here, I think we're gonna have to start doing singles. It only makes sense. It just kind of depends on what item. We're kind of forcing ourselves into certain areas, so we can't just expand out over the whole store, so we're going to start running into issues like that, like with this right here. This is going to go there, and then that's 2 freezers taken up by 3 items. Dude, so many books. We haven't seen a single book this entire series thus far, and we have like 8 to 10 boxes of books there. That is ridiculous. All right, we're in the final stretch here. I'm feeling good. We're gonna make it, boys. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be the most beautiful store you have ever seen. All right, this is the red wine. I'm gonna take a red wine off. We're gonna put a rosé there. Crispy potato pops. That's gonna be in a frozen section. We need to have like a healthy and unhealthy section. So like those. The pizza are gonna go there. Veggies and corn go over here. Or veggies and green beans. I guess meats can go over there as well. Another type of pizza. French fries are gonna go over here. Oh my gosh, dude, we're getting so close. More beer. This is thankfully just little single beers here, so we're just gonna do that. Do we think we should go top and bottom or side to side? I kind of feel like side to side looks a little bit better. Give me some more single beers, dude. That feels, ooh, black pepper. We'll put that with our little condiments. That feels good to actually, give me like this. Nope, that's salt. Put that next to the pepper. Honestly, we could probably put those up already. I just don't know if we're gonna have enough space, so we'll put it like that. Technically, the higher priced, like better items, better quality items, but also just straight up more expensive items are supposed to be put at eye level because you're more likely to buy them. Lower priced items are usually either lower down the shelf or kind of like around the corner and stuff. Like they manipulate it. They put it so that the first thing you see is like the brand name, super expensive, whatever else. What is this? Creme fraiche? I have no idea what that is. Does that go in a fridge? It does. Okay, we'll put that over here. I'm imagining it's somewhat dairy based, but yeah, so it's kind of sneaky in that sense. Is this? That looks like maybe sriracha. It's like putting salt and pepper where we did probably doesn't make the most sense, but we're gonna work with what we have and not complain at all. This is all yogurt there. 3 things of yogurt. Give me mas beer. Put these guys in here, just back and forth. I'm gonna leave a box just in case we need to move them around. Bug spray. All right, that's gonna be in our house thing. It says like kill them all or something like that. Got pasta. That's gonna go with our rice and spaghetti and everything else over there. Dude, we are almost there. Some more frozen pizza. Dude, this is, I have put so much effort into this. I hope this is entertaining. I hope you guys are enjoying the amount that went into this. Got a blonde ale here. Just go back and forth. Beautiful. We'll get rid of that box. I think since all the beers come in like this little tiny box, you can use whatever box you want for them. Some more cola. Dude, this is a very, very unhealthy obsession this game has with the different types of sodas and stuff. Oh my goodness. Some cheese. What is this? Oil. I think I recognize this from before, so we'll put that there. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. This is another type of oil. Does this go in the freezer? No, this goes in a fridge. This is like some sort of a pasta or something. We've got a bunch of those around here. 3 more boxes, dude. Holy cow. Coffee. We've got 3 coffees right there. Already. Coffees and teas are all going to go in the same section. Give me this guy. We've got more eggs. Good thing those were the last thing we left in the street. That seems really healthy and appropriate. I don't even know where the freaking eggs are, dude. Got a box over here next to the trash can. Some more cheese. Put that in that direction. And last but not least, we've got some cereal, which I think we have in here somewhere. Now we need to start organizing this stuff. So our candies actually worked out really well. It's pretty much perfect. I'm just going to put candies across all of this. Then we could throw out the box, and we're going to get all of these end caps filled up. I mean, technically, we could just leave the boxes there and let the guys handle it when we're ready for them. But I kind of want to do it myself. Just kidding. We're already working hard enough. We don't need to do that. Okay, so we've got the ice cream over here. These are set currently. Let's talk about pizzas. So we'll put pizza there, pizza there. The pizzas stack up pretty high, so I'm comfortable putting 1 in each. I'm assuming this does too. Is there any other pizza? There's another pizza here. So we'll put that like that. French fries. Those stack up pretty decently too. And then I'm thinking maybe these guys. On the healthy side, we've got our chickens. I definitely think we need three chickens because we've always had issues with those. These are going to stack up nicely. We just throw 1 more in there. And then we can have the green beans next to that. Okay, so we technically could do 1 more section. We could kind of try to see. We could even do more chicken, to be honest. The chicken always goes out so fast. I'm actually going to do that. A little bit more chicken never hurt anybody. Oh, shoot. We need to pick up that guy. And we could put this guy down. Eventually, there is an update coming where you can, just finish these out. You can pick up individual items without needing a box. So that's going to be nice when that comes, but it's not here yet. So we've got ice cream, we've got pizza, we've got chicken. That all looks pretty good. We do have an empty thing here. And we could do double pizza. Wouldn't be a bad idea. If we don't need it for anything else, we could just kind of mimic this. We'll put that there, put that there. We'll put this one here. French fries. And then these, and we'll leave that open just in case we need extra room later on. Who knows what they're gonna add. Okay, definitely feel like dog food's gonna go there. Cat food can go underneath it. And then is this cat litter? Oh no, this is another cat treat. So that can go there. Those are all taken care of. This is all soda back here. So I'm just gonna expand these fridges all the way across. I feel like that makes the most sense. So give me a bunch of double fridges here. Fridge space is definitely one of our weaknesses. So we're just gonna run these along the back wall back here. Final one here. We also, I think we have more than enough space for really kind of anything we want, which feels good. I kind of think we do a shelf here so it doesn't end awkwardly with the corner. So let's do one shelf. I don't know if we really need it. Like I said, we're in a pretty good spot here, but I'm just trying to make it look nice at this point. I think we already had a shelf. Yeah, we did. Okay. Well, that was a half shelf. So we might need that. Who knows? We'll see if this fits. It does. But it's not going to fit with this guy here. Just put that up there. And this should fit. Just like that. Line it up with that guy there. All right, beautiful. My goodness. So we've got plenty of space here. The problem is there's a lot of different kind of cola. So I'm going to start with cola here up top. And then we're going to go Turco. We're going to have it in the same order we had before. And then we had Sprite underneath that. Where's the Sprite? Ooh. Is this like root beer? We could put that down there. Cans. Oh, that needs to be placed on a shelf. Okay, that's going to make things a bit more interesting. Let me pick this up. We'll put it like this. I kind of feel like the cans could go somewhere along back here, but I also feel like right there kind of makes sense too. Here's the Sprite, so we'll put the Sprite there. We've got more cans, so we could put these on the exact same levels. Oh, this is tickling my fancy right now. Justice? Is this juice? This might be juice. I'm not going to do that yet. This also looks like juice. Water. We're going to have a water fridge over yonder. More juice. We'll put the juice over here. Water, juice, and juice. Okay. We might be able to do full fridges of each flavor now that I'm looking at it. Or at least like full 4-thing shelves. Do we not have cans of like the Zap? We do. Where did that go? We have cans of the Zap, but do we not have cans of the Kuji? K-U-J-E? No, we don't. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure where the cans of the Zap went, but I'm going to purchase another one. We're going to get that back with the other ones for now. Oh, we already had that. Do we not have cans of the Turco? We could just throw this in storage there. Weird. You only have the bottles of the Turco. Okay, so we're going to do some organization here. We need to figure out where we're putting milk and stuff like that, and then we'll work backwards from that. I say we go milk, a quad thing of milk right there, and then we're going to have the cheese and the yogurt around the milk. So we'll go 2 cheeses because those stack up pretty nicely. The red cheese sells a lot. We'll do that. Where's that Parmesan? Everyone's always buying the Parmesan. There's the mozzarella. Could do mozzarella. Meats, I'm thinking we put on this wall, and we could even do some like display shelves of it because it looks a little bit nicer. You know what you're getting with milk. Sometimes meats you don't exactly know. Butter could definitely go around the milk. There's the Parmesan I was looking for. We've got more Parmesan there. And we've got Gruyere cheese. Okay. That works. That works. We'll do that. Okay. So we're going to put the Gruyere here. We'll put a second Parmesan here. Looks good. Throw all these back. And then we've got eggs. We'll put next to the milk over here. So we'll do the big eggs. And then we've got the 6-pack of eggs. And then we've got the little eggs. I'm going to say maybe 2 things of the big eggs. The big eggs are pretty popular. Or we've got the yogurt too. So I'll put those eggs there. The little 4-pack of eggs here. And then we're going to have to put yogurt around here. So we'll put yogurt. We could put a yogurt here. I think we've got 2 more types of yogurts. This actually might work out completely perfectly. And the last yogurt here. Oh my gosh, dude, there's no way. Really don't want to commit to waters and stuff until we know for a fact all of our dairy is taken care of. But it seems like that might be perfect. Then this could start water and soda going that way. And then meats over here. Anything that we've already done, I'm just going to stack up here. Nobody's going to be allowed to walk that way anymore. The physics in this game are actually pretty good. It's like playing Jenga. All right, we're good to go. Get this thing hanging off so it can fall over. Move all these guys out of the way. I'm gonna get another display fridge, little double display fridge action, and we're gonna start displaying our meats. It's always nice to show your meat as long as you've got consent, so we could put that there. This is sliced ham. I feel like we should have like a nice steak up front. Ground beef, chicken. I'm gonna say chicken, maybe second. We've got bacon. Ooh, we could lead with bacon. Bacon's not a bad lead. There it is. Some good old beef. Pick this chicken up. Poultry can be there. Bacon. Honestly, bacon, if it's me, I'm buying the bacon first up more than anything else. Ooh, these are like little T-bone things. Veal, actually, just kidding. And then this is sushi. So we'll move the poultry over here, and then we can have the ground beef and the veal. And we need to keep things organized. So once stuff is done, put it over here, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. We also have the ham. Could probably move the chicken one more over. Sushi and fish will start off here. I don't know what these things are. It's like a bunch of lasagna looking things, so we could put all those together eventually. There's omelets. That's for breakfast. Kind of another thing there. All right, Norway. We're gonna go here. I know we've got the little... Where's the little sushi? Or that's the big sushi. Okay, we've got big sushi more at eye level than the little sushi. We've got these guys here. This needs to be placed in a freezer. All right, good thing we left room for it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So we, I guess, can put them across from each other like this. We've got the tuna, the albacore tuna here. There's no way that's it for fish, right? Didn't we have more fish options? I don't know if we're going to be able to just straight up search for fish. We'll look in the fridge. I thought we had something else, but I'm crazy. No, we're good to go. All right, that's everything. Okay, so creme fraiche. Again, I don't know what this is. I'll put that there. Our lasagnas, I guess we could start putting like this. Half of this stuff, I have absolutely no idea what's going on, but we'll take it. Let me move these out of the way so we know that they're done. This thing is kind of a similar shape, so I'm just going to put that there. I think there's like, is that clotted cream possibly? I'm not sure. We'll put these guys there. We'll take the breakfast, whatever you want to call them. Actually, just kidding. Give me those back. The breakfast ones. We probably could have put by the bacon. We'll put the breakfast ones down there, and then we'll finish out with lasagna here. Just kidding. We're gonna put the breakfast in this one because it's not fish, so we'll take that back. Put that here. So all that's done. This whole side, the meat section is done. Now we've got our sugar and flour. This is actually all sugar right here. What is this? Chocolate powder again. This is all sugar here. Flour and breads and stuff are going to be on the other side. And then this is going to be our condiments. So we can probably start balling with these. I'm going to start putting these off to the side as we're done. Nutella is going to be a little bit closer to the sugar. So I'm going to put that closer to this side. Salt, pepper, ketchup. Where's the ketchup? I'm going to do ketchup next. Kind of the basics in this first shelf here. So we got ketchup. That's hot sauce. We're going to put that with the sriracha. Honey, we could put over on the sweeter side. Mayo. Could put mayo underneath the ketchup. There's no, like, nice spicy German mustard or anything. Peanut butter can go here. Oils. Probably going to put the oils over here. It's a little bit more like cooking oils. What is this? Hot sauce. Put hot sauces there. Put our sriracha there. Put our Nutella here. Put our honey here. I actually feel like Nutella should go next to honey, so we'll pick up the Nutella. Put it there. Could do the chocolate powder underneath the Nutella. That's making sense. All right, now we've got powdered sugar. Susu sells like crazy, so we'll put that there. We might not have enough spaces here. Oh no. Whatever this is, I'm gonna put it down here. 1, 2, 3. We are gonna not have enough spaces. So I'm going to put the Pablo. There's 3 different types of Darrens. Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll put Darren, and Darren. Already put the Comté cheese in. Okay. We're good to go. That section's good. I'm still holding off on the books because I'm not sure about those yet, but we are starting to actually come together. We're going to have a grocery store. I'm excited. This is where things could get a little bit complicated, though. All right, so we're going to go. We had this over here was sugar, so we're going to do flour on the exact opposite side. Now, I want to be careful mixing here. We know that water can go in here, but we're going to hold off on that. Stack all the waters. Juices go together. Waters go there. Stay out of my sight. Take this, put it here. That's we're working on this aisle next. So we've got the red. Where's the blue? The red and blue have always gone together. So we're going to take the blue flower. We're going to put that there. There's an orange flower. We'll put the orange flower there. Is there any other flower? I know we've got pasta. I know we've got cereal. I know we've got rice. We've got spaghetti. I'm going to leave that open for now. I might end up putting the milk down there, though. We'll put the milk for now because it's next to the milk, but we're good to go. All right, so next up, we're going to go... Should we go pasta or bread? Probably bread. I know there's multiple types of bread here. We've got sandwich bread. We're going to put this on the bottom. And then we've got our regular bread, which is over here. No, Ron's sandwich bread. Is this the same stuff? Different stuff. Natural sandwich bread there. Pasta we're going to put over here. So we got spaghetti. We've got the panzati penne. And then we also have the pasta elbows, which are right here. Beautiful. So we're going to have a little pasta shelf. I love that we actually have some empty shelves too. Makes it feel a little bit more real. And then we've got the rice. We'll put the rice over here. So we got rice, more rice. We've got basmati rice. We've got all the different types of rices you could ask for. Cereal still pretty close to the milk, so we're gonna take care of that. Ooh, what is this? Elbow pasta. Let's go, dude. I didn't realize we hadn't put that in there. So we got a full pasta shelf. That's what I'm talking about. Where's our Choco-Pix? Is always gonna be first. That's our best seller. We've got that there. Then we're gonna put the honeybees down here. This actually is probably our best seller, so we'll put those like that. Where would you put potatoes? Maybe right here. And we're going to do 4 shelves of potatoes because they have probably the most demand out of anything in the entire store. Actually, I'm not going to be a heathen. We're going to have them like this. And then we're going to put the puree potatoes underneath them. And all that's kind of near the pasta and starches and whatever else. Let's get rid of this box. I actually think I have a perfect spot for the oils. Let's put these over here. So we'll put that there. Those things stack pretty nicely. We aren't typically going to go through those in a single day. So if we're just using one spot there, it's kind of along with all the other condiments and cooking supplies and whatever else. That looks good. All right, so we've got potatoes there. Would you move the potatoes down towards the cereal? I don't think it really matters. All right, well, actually, cereal, meat, coffee, breakfast section. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of a weird combination, but we're going to be fine. Is there another type of coffee? This is the second type of coffee. So we'll go that there. Then we're going to have this third type of coffee. And then we've also got our teas that we can put in there. We'll start with the black tea up top. And then we've got a green tea to put underneath that. And we'll leave that space open for right now. That's another aisle complete. Oh my goodness, dude. I am exhausted. This is going to be bad. I really hope this works out for us. This one is kind of the last challenge that we have. We've got detergent, laundry detergent. This is cleaning supplies. So I'm going to assume those are going to go more down there. Paper towels, toilet paper, detergent, dish detergent. Maybe with the laundry detergent, not exactly the same thing, but close enough, right? Cleaner with the paper towels and stuff. That's more types of paper towels. I'm going to put, we can just start paper towels on this side because we just need to start getting them places. And we probably need 2 shelves of each of these. So I'm going to do it like that. Where's the other paper towels? Those are toilet papers. I think there's 2 types of paper towels and 2 types of toilet papers. So we're going to line these things up across because these things sell like crazy. Here's our next set of paper towels, dude. Every time as a kid, I would go through and see all the paper towels. Even nowadays when I'm like going to Costco and it's just like super, super extra, I really want to just jump into it and make a fort. Also, can you imagine being one of these workers? They're all just standing here doing nothing as their boss talks about building paper towel forts in Costco as a child, and they're just like, dude, are you gonna open up the store, or are we gonna work, or are we just gonna spend money and bullshit all day? I'm gonna say toothpaste probably down at this end. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. This is bleach. Bleach I would put over here. We've got more detergent. See, the problem is some of these we haven't seen yet because we didn't have them unlocked until today, but it's gonna be fine. So let's put that down there. Put the detergent there. Is that detergent? Yeah, looks like it. So we've got like dishwasher, whatever you want to call them, the pouches. We've got more of those there. I think, is that what that is? I'm not sure. We've got dish soap we'll put there. I don't know what you do with this, but I'm going to put it here. I definitely have seen that before. I feel like an idiot right now, but we're going to be fine. Can I place that down, please? Thank you. Toothpaste. This is more like bug spray. I guess that could go there. Maybe put all of our spray bottles all in one area. Shampoo you could put next to your toothpaste. Soap underneath that. More spray bottles. What's the green one there? I don't even know. And then we've got like a cleaner here. I guess we could put that there. Okay, I think that space is pretty decent. We're gonna have a lot of open shelves, which is good. We're gonna be able to do a lot more with this. We're definitely gonna make a candy aisle right here. We're gonna have candy at checkout. We're also gonna have a candy aisle. What is this? Like house cleaner? This would go probably with the bug killer. Also, I just realized we're gonna have to go through. I'm gonna have to put prices on all these, especially all the new things. The new things here, it's gonna be absolutely awful. I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, so this aisle's done. I'm gonna start moving stuff back across. I wish there was a throw button. I wish you could just toss things, because I wanna take inventory of our what's it called back here. Let's get rid of all of this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open slots. We've got 3 types of water. When I just want to be as efficient as possible. Water, soda. This isn't as bad as I thought. Okay, so we're gonna have juice across there, and we could have the slightly more unhealthy sodas there, as well as there. Looks good. So now we've got 2 freezers for 3 different types of water. That's what we're working with right now. That's fine. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully people are drinking water. Everyone loves a hydro, homie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll figure out what to do with these other spaces here, maybe. Dude, we've still got a lot of space. So we have this whole thing here. We're gonna definitely do anything candy and sweets. I'm gonna add there. We've got to do our books. That could also be our book section, though. I actually feel like that might make a little bit more sense. How do these stack up? Those stack pretty nicely. I don't think we need 2 shelves for each, so we're just gonna do 1 shelf of books each. I kind of feel like that's about where the books would be in a store too, so we're just gonna stack all these guys up. Dude, this turned out so freaking nice. I cannot believe the amount of time that I invested in this, but it's gonna be so worth it. 2 more books, please tell me. Let's go, dude. It's a set of 9. It's literally perfect. Oh, you can't even make that up. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? Where you're gonna find books, which these are mostly children's books here, you're gonna find candy. So we're gonna make a candy aisle here. We could honestly probably move the dog food over here and then make this all candy, depending on how much space we need. Oh no, I thought this was sriracha. It's dish soap. We're gonna pretend like that's dish soap, okay? Don't talk to me. Somebody will find that eventually. I thought there was more candy available. Maybe we'll put Nutella over there. That wouldn't really make sense though. We've got cake, chocolate bar. Okay, so there's 8 different things of candy. Gonna order new boxes of those. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got enough space. All right, everything honestly worked out absolutely perfectly. Tell me what kind of an absolute demon puts chocolate next to the children's books, bro. This is just, might not be able to be forgiven. This is awful. There were actually only 7. We double bought one thing, but look at this, dude. Just cake, chocolate, and bubble gum right next to all the books, and then you get hit again as you're checking out. I love that. All right, or wait, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there should be 8. What are we missing? It's this one here, the marbre cake. Where did that end up going? Got it. Beautiful. $50 more. Well spent. Throw that guy down there. Beautiful. Okay, we're in a good spot. I definitely think there's some open spots that we could improve upon, but I like where we're currently at. I actually feel like we should make each of these a full fridge. So let me pick all these up. I didn't realize there were only 2 beers you could have. So I'm gonna put these in every single slot in this fridge. We'll finish this out, and then we'll take some of these. Oh, those are different. Shoot. Well, we could at least do a little bit better. So there's 3 different types of beers. We can go 1, 2, 1, 2. Shoot, put these in, pick these up. We can have at least 3 each, if not more, and we'll give the best selling one more spaces. So we'll give them 3 each. Take one of these, put it there, and then we'll take these, put them in here. Okay, so those are gonna fill up nicely. We need to fill that. I'm gonna rehire our stockers. I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna let them get to work. We got a lot of work to do, boys. There's a lot of inventory in the back and a lot of stuff out here. I'm gonna have to buy some of the new stuff as well, but at least we have most of this mapped out where we want it to go. They're just gonna end up putting everything on the shelves, and then we're gonna have to fill some empty shelves, but this is gonna take a while. So I'm going to go through, set all the prices, let them get to work, and I'll see you guys when we have a fully stocked store.
2 hours later.
So it's been hours and hours of organizing here. It looks perfect. I don't know if I've ever been more proud of something that we've made in a game. My goodness, welcome to T-Mart, baby. So I'm pretending this is produce. I really wish you could have like tomatoes and stuff. We are going to talk about the updates coming here in a minute at the end of the episode. But yeah, so you walk in, you see your produce, you go to like the meats and the spices and whatever else. Look at how good all of this looks. We've got all of our fish, lasagnas, like hummus and stuff there. Didn't know what to do with this, so I put chips. Feel like that makes sense. More chips you see, the more you're gonna end up buying. We've got our milks and cheeses, eggs, waters. Look at how good this looks, and the fact that everything is just perfectly in rows. I mean, you guys know the organization here. Look at all the books. I love these. We've got all of our candy and stuff here. We've got tons of chips. I feel like the chip aisle is usually one of the biggest in the store. Here is our beer and liquor cave. Dude, this turned out so nice. We've got every single piece of candy at every single checkout point. And now it's time to see it all get messed up. Bring the customers in. Let's run a day of this, dude. I'm so excited. So the thing is you get more customers based on the size of your store. So this is our first time ever running the max size store. So we should see plenty of customers coming in today, and it should be a pretty big challenge. So I'm gonna go hop on the belt over here. We'll see how long it takes them to get started. But dude, this is just the amount of effort that this took. I didn't realize what we were getting into, but I'm very happy with it. And the good news is it should stay organized for a while, as long as we're ordering excess and we've got boxes out in the street and our stockers are going to be going to work. Look at this. First time in the beer keg. My man's getting a couple 6-packs, 3 6-packs of the Tiocho Lager. Enjoy that, my guy. But yeah, this is amazing. Look at that. He's already coming back to replace the stuff he picked up. This is seriously, and this is truly like a grocery store. Again, I really wish we could have like leafy greens and vegetables and stuff right here. It's the one major thing that we're missing. What are you carrying? What comes in a box this big? The bleach comes in a box that big? My goodness. But dude, stoked on this. We did a great job. Feels good to see people in here taking advantage. Crazy to think about where we started. That little room that we had. Look at all the people in here, dude. This is wild. The difference 11 episodes can make. We've got our first customers in here. The final grand reopening of T-Mart. We're getting it done, baby. How you doing? Welcome to T-Mart. Thank you very much. Perfect change. Got you. All right, we got some cereal and some books. This is, dude, it's gonna be interesting because we're getting all sorts of stuff that we weren't getting before. Got you there on your change. Not gonna shortchange you if I can. $2.25. Got you. We got, oh, some liquor, some books, some mayonnaise. All right, $109.70. I bet we have a new record here for largest transaction. I kind of want to try to keep an eye on it. Let's see, 31. We see somebody with a big one. 43.35. Oh my gosh, it's working. Look at that. She's stopping and getting some chocolate and cakes and stuff on the way out. It is kind of weird because it's like, if somebody wants this, they're going to come here. They could go get it there. It might mess up some of the traffic that we have, but you know, it's more of a real world ode to it. So 20 cents there. Got you. All right. Got a nice little line coming up here. I'm going to be really interested to see how many items we sell. 201.75. That's the first time I've ever seen something over 200. If we could beat 300, I'm going to be really, really impressed. I have just about everything. There's a couple items that are like 17 cents over. Everything else is 50 cents or 15 cents or less. So I'm going to be interested to see 69.90. That's 70. 65, 6, 7, 8, 9. 85.90. Got you. I'm going to be interested to see if anybody complains about the prices, because, I mean, 15 cents I feel like is a decent improvement compared to what we typically have, and doesn't look like people are complaining thus far, dude. This is going to be a big one right here. Is that going to be over 200? What's the total? 154. Dang it. I thought it was going to be more than that. Got you. Take a look at some of the other people. 45. I guess you can't see the total until it's done. What do you, sir? You good? Oh, he must have claimed the spot beforehand. All right, I got you. I did see there's a pretty significant outlook. 255.45. Let's go, baby. My goodness, dude, this is ridiculous. There's a pretty significant update path and outlook for this game. There's going to be like a big time analytics thing where you're going to be able to see more about the store and what you're selling and what's working and what's not. You're going to be able to set sales and stuff like that. So we've kind of mentioned that, you know, some sort of an inventory system where you can see what you're selling, what you need to buy, that kind of thing. I think it's actually coming. And I don't know. This game's got fantastic reviews. It's growing every single day. So I'm hoping we're going to continue to be able to play it and have fun with it. 1, 2, 3, 5. Got you. Beautiful. Obviously, this is, until we get some significant updates, probably going to be one of the final episodes that we do for a little bit, because there's not really much other growth we can get to, but I would venture to say that we made every single bit of this worth it. What's the total? $249.35, dude. 65 cents got you. Holy cow, this is wild. That is what I'm talking about. This shouldn't be a shabby one. 103.70. I mean, this is feeling a little bit more realistic. I feel like you can't really go to the grocery store anymore without spending, you know, at least $100, if not more than that. Sometimes $100. If you got 2 people in a household, that's a pretty light load of groceries. It's kind of crazy how expensive it's getting, but here we go. That's a pretty good one too. 134.50. Perfect change with that. Appreciate it. I feel like the book, oh my gosh, she's got books, she's got veal, she's got fish, she's got all kinds of stuff here. This is going to be impressive. 198.10, dude. Oh my gosh, this is wild. And then he comes in with a $6.40 with some frozen green beans. Enjoy your dinner, dude. Hopefully it gets better from there. Get all this stuff here. Ground beef. Oh my goodness, dude. This is wild. What was your total? $342.90. Let's go. Couldn't find fabric softener. All right. I wanted to order a whole bunch of stuff, but I didn't want it to be all ugly outside for you guys. I wanted it to look nice for us to send things off here. So 81.70. That's 81.70. Got you. Getting through all that. Dude, we had a $300 order. I wonder if we've ever had a it wouldn't have been until today, but I wonder if we have like a 400 or even 500. If we could get over $500 order, would be pretty impressive. That 176. Thank you for your card, sir. Couldn't find a colors book. I haven't seen any complaints about the pricing. So 15 cents over, sometimes a bit more than that. Really not that bad. Ma'am, really? A $10 charge and you gave me a $100 bill? That's freaking brutal. All right, that's 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. Have a nice night. It's all right. I'm in a good mood because stuff is selling. We're doing a great job. That's going to be a nice one. 126.85. See what we got here. I would love to see what's selling the most. Like, since we made the beer cave, are we getting a lot of sales there? It does look like we're getting a lot of bottles of liquor. We got wine there as well. Like, is that a major player for us? 214.45 with 55 cents change. Got a healthy stream of customers here. It is 9 o'clock, so technically the store's closed, but we're going to get through everything. That was a lot of sushi. 231.55. Couldn't find a book. So the books were a major smash hit. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at all the stuff there. 158.05. A lot of high rollers in here. And we got a big store. So we've got a lot of people in here still, even though the store's closed, dude. See what we got going on here. This is the guy that took all the books. Oh my gosh, dude. He needs 80 cents. That was $234.20. We're still looking for something more than $349. Gotta love when that belt just keeps coming. Couldn't find milk 6-packs. I organized a bit more after we left, after I left you guys that last cut. I mean, it took a long time. I was just going through making sure, like, the stuff that we historically knew sold a lot, we were making sure we gave that the extra space that it needed. Some of the, like, dishwasher tablets and, like, especially the things that you only get, like, 8 or so things on the shelf. I was giving them double and triple shelves, and then we filled all the space in between. Moved a couple of small things around, but this is a very optimized store. The books, apparently we needed more book spaces. The books are looking a little bit weak here. Yeah, I don't think we bought excess, so our stockers can't be fixing them right now, but yeah, I think that could have been a mistake. I was not expecting that. Milk 6-pack. Because this guy behind you bought all of them. Poor girl. We're looking at $0. 177. I'm looking to get... Dude, we're out of a lot of stuff here, but it's fine. Just going to need our workers to work a little bit harder. 85 cents there. Got you. Paper towels. Now we're at the point, end of the day, literally everybody is wanting something. Got you. Couldn't find the colors book. That's a common trend that we've seen. Somebody's making some nachos. 110.45. Got you. She was happy with what she had. Bro, how much ice cream do you need? He got 3 ice creams, 3 vanillas, eggs, coffee, potato pops, and 2 books. What are you up to tonight, my guy? 93.80. I mean, I'm sorry to judge you, but my goodness, that was an unhealthy order, and it looks like that might be the end of the night. So we got cleaned out on the detergent there. Looks like the spices did pretty well. Meats, having this much meat all stacked up is really, really nice. Potato chips did okay. Waters did okay. The beer cave did halfway decent. Still have all the wine and everything. All right, so winners are the books. The books for sure got demolished. Some of the cleaning supplies and potatoes. Who's surprised by that? Can hop in here. We're gonna buy some potatoes, and then I think we need to buy at least 3 of every book. So I'm gonna. Oh, we can't purchase right now. We're gonna have to wait for the morning. These last 2 customers get taken care of. Thank you for your patronage, sir. Really appreciate you. Oh, he bought all the sushi. All right. Got the cash. How is this order? That has to be a pretty big one. 178. 105 satisfied customers. 19 products not found. We just need more of a backlog. 3 products too expensive. That's really not that bad. That's a good frickin' day. That's what I'm talking about. The Teochew beer lager has gone up in price. We have so many things that we need to keep an eye on now. 225, it's not that. 478, that's what we're looking for. So we're going to go with 490 on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. As soon as we get more big updates, we're definitely going to play some more of this. Hold on. Let me save this. We're going to go back to the main menu. They have a little like Outlook thing here. So we're moving items without boxes, door interactions, detailed settings in the menu, cleaning, self-checkout counters. That's kind of fun. Detailed economy app to see price changes, customer stats, inventory, and set all the prices. That's massive. Shoplifters, security guards, CCTVs, anti-theft doors, expiration dates, that's going to be my nemesis. Putting items on sale to attract more customers. Online orders and delivery around the city. You're going to be able to Uber Eats this. Bigger city to travel and deliver around. Random wholesale offers to sell lots of products at lower price for instant income. Veggies and fruits and weighing them to sell. So imagine, you know, our produce section. Somebody's got a bag of onions. You got to put it on the thing, weigh it, type it in, see what the price is, tell them. That's kind of fun. Complete day cycle to run your store at nights too. And purchasing goods from a local market at lower cost to be by physically going to them in that city. So it sounds like we're getting kind of an open world grocery store simulator. At some point, it's going to be fun. Very excited for that. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for the love on this series. This is one of those little random gems that nobody expected it to be this good, and you guys supported the heck out of it. So I appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next episode, probably in a few weeks, months, who knows when it is, but we'll have some fun there. Peace out.